Ah, all right. Well, I was on mute. Thank you, Joe, for letting me know that I was on mute. This is, of course, a new computer. I believe there should be sound now. Please confirm if there is sound. Yeah, I had the microphone muted. No, like I said, this is a new computer. It's a or not a new computer. It's a new setup. I wonder if he's going to take again. He might. It's a new setup, or not a new setup. I just haven't streamed on this computer in a long time. Honestly, I think the last time I probably streamed on this computer was when I was in Greenland. So anyway, so it's been a hot minute since I've used this computer for any kind of streaming. But as I was saying when I was talking to myself, I am in the wonderful country of Bolivia. Yes. Okay, so I had a feeling he would do that. He likes to trade these bad like my horse was not doing anything. So I don't know why he's all gung ho about trading for it. I'm gonna short castle, I think. Do I want a short castle or do I want a long castle? I think because I have this double pawn here, but this is a weakness. I was going to say I could attack his queen. He left me with no horses, so we have a horse versus bishop game. If I push up, he just pushes down. Then I take. There's that. Then again, if I push up, maybe he pushes down with this. I take, and then he takes, opening up his rook, which is not good for me. No, because if he took, then his rook would be exposed because my rook would be open as well. But what advantage do I have to pushing up? I feel like I want a castle. I could just start pressuring the queen side. This setup on his queen side seems really bad, and I want to punish it. I just don't know how because I'm not good enough. Let's do that. And of course, if he takes, I'll just take with my rook. He has no bishops, which is kind of nice because then I don't have to I always think of bishops as like snipers, right? Like from like way across. Like right now, I'm looking at the city of La Paz, and there's like buildings like way over there. There could be a sniper in one of those, and like I have light, and that sniper could take me out. That's how I kind of think of bishops. They're like way from a distance, and you got to watch out. The bishops, they could just be anywhere. But he has no bishops, so that's kind of nice. And I have both my bishops. He's obviously thinking about what to do. Again, if he pushes down, I just take it. If he takes, then I take back with my rook. And then if he pushes up, then I will take as well. So let's see what he does. I'm hoping he goes a2, a3. Because then I'll take with my a pawn, and then maybe he'll take with his a pawn. Whenever I say a pawn, I always think about the movie Aliens. All right, so he just castled. I could be annoying. You know what? I'm going to take to open up my rook. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Is there anything better? Let's just do this. I was talking about it, so he'll probably take back. I'll bring my rook up. No, I can't. I can bring it there. Ooh, I could attack his queen. I could be really annoying and attack his queen. That's actually a good idea. So, okay, here's my thinking. Because, again, you got to think... Okay, you got to think about... okay, it doesn't matter. Well, my thinking was... I could bring my bishop here, attack his queen, and then he goes over here. He brings his queen to D to E, and then I bring my bishop back. He has no pawns to block with. I'm attacking his rook, so he'll probably lose a rook. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'm going to attack his queen. Well, let's see how he responds to that. I'm going to attack his queen. Or who knows? Maybe he won't see that my rook is guarding the queen. Or guarding the bishop. So he'll just take it. Okay. So he did not block the way I hoped he would block. And he actually blocked in a really good way, which was defending this. What to do? What to do? I'm thinking maybe I'll just start pushing up with this pawn. Maybe not. Maybe I bring my queen over and then reinforce to take that pawn. But then he could come back with this. Let's see what he does. Now I gotta be careful. I want to make sure he doesn't try to pin my queen. Yeah. Okay, so that's a move. I go here. What does he do if I go there? Oh, wait. If I go here, he brings the rook over because he's going to want to pin me. I know that's what he's thinking. Okay, let's just do it. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring the rook. He brings the rook over, and then I just castle. And no, I'm not going to long castle. But let's just take this pawn. Now I'm either the rook or the queen are coming over. I'm guessing it's going to be the rook, because if he uses the rook to take my queen, then I take back with my king. Then he just loses a rook for a queen. That's what he's thinking, at least. So I'm going to guess that he's going to go rook F to E. God, what the hell was that? This is another thing. Like when I travel and I stay in these new buildings, I hear these noises and I'm like, what the hell was that? What the hell was that? I actually have, let me show you. And I recommend these if you travel and you're a little paranoid like I am. I have these door alarms. And what they do is you kind of put it in the door jamb at night when you go to sleep. And then if it becomes dislodged, then what happens is these two little connectors here come apart, and that creates a really loud sound. See, so he did exactly what I thought he would do, because he's hoping I'm going to take this, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to go ahead and castle. I'll castle short. Now, he might take. Whoops, don't want to do that. I think probably taking is probably the best move he can. No, he can't take because I'll just take back. So let's hope he takes. I think I might go ahead and bring this up, reinforcing this pawn. All right, so he wants to come in here maybe? Or here. He probably wants to go there. I'm inclined to let him. I know, it got really quiet all of a sudden. I'm going to do this pin. So if I do this pin, then he goes here. I'm going to be forced to move my queen. So that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Especially since if I do the queen trade, he's going to take my queen with check, which means he'll be able to get this rook out of the way. I could push up. He takes with this. Huh. I could bring my bishop back, which I'm inclined to do. That guards this. That guards the f5 square, so if he tries to take his knight here. And then that will open up other possibilities. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do this. All right. I'm getting text messages from work at 8 o'clock on a Monday, so we will take that. We will quit that. All right. If anybody knows that sound, if you know that sound, you know that sound. Although I don't know if it came over on YouTube, so maybe it didn't come over. All right, so I don't know what move he really has. He can't take this. Okay, so now he can. What if I just move the bishop here? But then that unguards this. I could just move my rook over. So if he takes, I take, he takes, I take. He moves this out of the way to maybe there, guarding this. And I think that's about as far in advance as I can see. Okay. What if I take this pawn? He takes this. Huh. What if I take the king? He takes back, and then I take that, and that accomplishes absolutely nothing. All right. I feel like I have a good move in here somewhere. I just don't know where. Ooh, 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 ooh. I think I found the good move. I'm just going to push up. Because he's not going to want to lose a queen. And then if he takes, I take, guarding it again. Yeah, I think that's the move. Yep, this. I take my... And this is all because I have the double pawn. So, yeah, just guarding this rook. I mean, not that rook. This pawn. So he won't take. Because I'll just capture his queen with my... I'll just capture... If he takes, I'll just capture his queen. And then he takes back with the rook, and then I capture with my queen. I'm still up a queen. Now, I am eyeing this pawn right here. It's unguarded. What of mine is this pawn is weak? Well, I mean, it's weakish. I could push up with this pawn to kind of create this little chain here. All right, so Joe says, we heard. I think he's talking about the slack noise. But yes, if you know that sound, you know that sound. But as I was saying about these alarms, they work really well. They work probably mostly just well for peace of mind, which is something I like. All right, so he's pushing up, trying to make that pawn weak. Oh, and he's guarding this. All right, so let's go ahead and take this pawn. That will be threatening his rook. Okay, I need to do checks, captures, attacks, right? Is that how checks, captures, attacks? So what checks do I have? Do I have any checks? No. What captures do I have? I have this pawn here. I have this pawn, but that doesn't do any good. I have the knight here, but that doesn't do any good either. That I have this pawn here, but that doesn't do any good either. Ooh, I see another good move. What if I bring the rook up here? Nope, that's a bad move. He would just take with his knight. Let's go ahead. I've been eyeing this pawn for a while. He's probably going to move here. He might move here, which actually probably is the better move, to move his rook over to c1, attacking this pawn. Yep. All right. So I could just push up. That guards it. What else could I do? I could push this up. So I definitely don't want to let that rook in, because then that would basically be pinning this bishop. I think what I want to do here... I can't decide if I want to push up with this pawn or if I want to maybe protect with the bishop. Okay, checks, captures, attacks. Okay, checks. What checks do I have? None. What captures do I have? I still have this, which is the same situation. I have this pawn here on a2, which is the same situation. Okay, nothing very new. I'm debating if I want to I think I want to yeah, I'm going to protect with the queen. And then that puts the queen on this diagonal, close to eyeing the king. And I got to start thinking about time. If I attack this pawn, he's probably going to want to protect it, which means he might move the rook over. Okay. I'll do that. The question is, how is he going to want to protect it? I mean, he could simply move his queen down. That would protect it. Oh, I was going to say, oh, you got to think about back rank checkmate, but I don't. Neither does he, not right now at least. So he can't take this. I mean, dude might want to think about, like, bringing out the knight. Of course, at this point, if he brings it out, I'm probably just going to take it. I'm up 2 points. So I'm essentially up 2 pawns. So it would be advantageous for me to just kind of like simplify and bring material down. So if he brings the knight out, I probably will just take. I suspect he is probably going to bring the knight here to c3, in which case I will take with my bishop. He'll take with his rook. Oh, okay. No, he wanted to protect the king. Okay. I'm sorry. No, he wanted to protect the pawn. Okay, that's great. I could do this. Is the knight trapped? If I do that, is the knight... If I do this, he goes here, the knight's trapped. If he goes there, the knight's taken. If he goes there, the knight's taken. The only move he has is to go back. I could do that, or I could bring one of my rooks over. Ooh, I see a good move. I see a good move. No, that's not a good move. God damn it. I keep thinking that's a good move. Okay, it's not a good move. What if I just do this? If I move that pawn up... Oh, no. No, no. Well, let's see. He takes, I take... Yeah, that's not going to work out. Why is chess so hard? I'm inclined to do this. I mean, it's going to be weakening my king side, but I'm inclined to do it. Because I think that's going to make him go back here, which kind of makes that knight a little stupid. Although this looks appealing too. Let's do it. Let's do this. Let's do that. We'll see where he puts that knight. I think he's going to take... I think he's probably going to put the knight back by the king. Because otherwise he's losing the knight and all he gets is a pawn. At most he'll get a pawn. Let's see. What other attacks could he create? I would really like to go here. That'd be an awesome fork, but I have no way to protect that square. Ooh, no. Oh, I know a good move. Right there. No, that's not a good move. Oh, man, I wish it was. Maybe he'll do something stupid like moving his pawn down. I could move my pawn up, and maybe that's what I'll think about doing on the next move, is moving this pawn up, the c7 to c5. Maybe. I would really like to get this pawn out of the way, because that pawn would open up a lot of possibilities. I really do wish he would move his knight, because then I could move my rook. I could move my rook up here. So if he moves his knight there, come on, move it. You know you want to. You know you're thinking like, if I move my knight to c3. Oh, no, wait, he's in English. If I move my knight to c3, then... Wait, I can't do an English accent. Hello, by golly. Hello, if I move my knight to c3, then I'll be able to. I don't know what, but that's how English people talk. I have it on good authority. I once dated an Australian, so yeah. All right, come on, come on. You know you want to move. Oh, let's see. What other possibility? So he's going to move this night. He's probably going to move it back here. I move this up. Then maybe he takes that. I think. Okay, so my possibilities for my next move are moving my pawn, my C pawn, C7, C5, or maybe my F. So maybe rook, my F8 to E8. I'm going to do a quick break to check my messages because I am expecting a message. No. Oh yeah, no, somebody's. So one thing I did want to talk about is the Airbnb from where I'm staying at. Oh my God. Oh my God. This Airbnb, it's in a nice location. That's one nice thing I can say about it. But I'll lament about the problems in a minute. But I asked the owner. Now, mind you, I have this Airbnb booked for, I'm holding up 3 fingers. I have it booked for 2 weeks. And the owner left me one towel. One towel. And I asked the owner, I said, because, oh, and also, so if you travel to other countries, well, anybody, you probably know that most places, not most places, but a lot of places that provide you with a clothes washer, a laundry washer, whatever, don't have a dryer. And it's very normal that you just hang your clothes. And like they have these little racks that are designed specifically for hanging your laundry. And here in Bolivia, where I'm at, this is very common. I don't think I've ever seen a clothes dryer here in Bolivia. So when you rent an Airbnb with a clothes washer, with a laundry, you expect to have this rack so that you can dry your clothes. So I specifically stay at Airbnbs with laundry because I typically do trips that are anywhere between 2 to 6 weeks long. And obviously I'm not going to pack clothes for 2 to 6 weeks. So my rule is I pack 10 pairs of underwear, 10 pairs of socks, then usually like 4 or 5 shirts and maybe 1 pair of pants, including the pants I wear on the plane. Because the idea is okay, like after a week or so, I'll do laundry. Well, I get here, there's no rack for which to hang my laundry. So I text the owner and I tell her, I'm like, I don't have anywhere to hang my laundry. I mean, I love that there is laundry here, but if I do laundry, where am I supposed to hang my laundry? And she says, okay, well, I'll bring you a rack because the person who stayed in the apartment the last time accidentally broke the rack. And I was like, okay. And she was supposed to drop it off tonight, actually. And then I say, could you bring an extra towel also? She says, if I want an extra towel, I have to pay for the extra towel. And I'm like, what? Yes, there's an extra charge for an extra towel. And I'm like, oh, I'm staying for 2 weeks. You expect me to use the same towel for 2 weeks? And she's like, well, it's not a hotel. You know, of course, this is in Spanish, so no es un hotel. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. And I'm like, even if I wash the towel, it's still going to take like 2 days for it to dry. Air drying is not a quick process, especially for something as thick as a towel. And she's like, no, it will be an extra charge. And then I'm like, well, what if 2 people were staying here? And then she's like, well, are you 2 people? Because there's an extra charge. I'm like, no, it's just me. But like, what? Like, what is this towel thing? You're paying. And I'm like, I have literally, humble brag, literally stayed at Airbnbs all over the world. And I have never, ever been charged for an extra towel. Ridiculous. So I told her that I would probably be changing places. So I've been looking for other Airbnbs. The Airbnb where I wanted to stay, which is where I stayed when I was here in March, unfortunately is booked. So that's sad. And so I've been, and the thing is like with Airbnbs, it's really hit or miss. It's like I either really love them or I'm not too crazy about them. This one, this one has a list of problems. So there's the rack, there's the one towel. The pillows are awful. I actually went out and bought an extra pillow because they're just terrible. You know, you ever have those pillows that feel that they're just like an empty sock? Like that's what you put your head down on, and there's just like no give. I like my pillows a little hard, you know. I like a little pushback when I put my head down. Like I want to lay down, and the pillow's like, "No, you sit up," and I'm like, "No, I'm laying down." I want a little fight, and so I actually went out and bought a pillow today. And what else? There's two televisions, and so I booked a I prefer places that have a television in the living room and in the bedroom. And so I booked this place because it had a television in the living room and in the bedroom. And I asked her, actually, I should look at that, but I'm pretty sure I asked her, are they smart TVs? Or it says somewhere that they are TVs where you can watch Netflix and YouTube. I don't watch TV anymore. Literally, like all I watch is YouTube. Every now and then I watch Netflix, but it's mostly YouTube. But so the televisions here, they're not smart TVs. So not only did I buy an extra pillow today, I bought a Roku, which is fine because I had been meaning to buy a Roku anyway. So that way I'm not limited to Airbnbs that are just with smart televisions. So I bought a Roku. I bought it. So that was another thing. There was no smart TVs. The towel situation, the pillow situation. Oh, the lamps. Now, this guy's taking forever. He might have abandoned the game, so we might be sitting here for another 15 minutes while I just ramble on. The lamp situation, this is another big thing about me when I stay at Airbnbs. First of all, there are two things I hate in a house, detest in a house. One is a television above a fireplace. It is the stupidest thing ever. No. Televisions do not belong above a fireplace. If you have a television above your fireplace right now, you need to go over to the television and literally rip it down. I order you as a presenter on YouTube. I demand that you go to your television above the fireplace and just rip it off and throw it in the fireplace. All right, so it looks like Mo75 is disconnected, so he might auto-resign in 2.5 minutes. We'll see. So that's the first thing. Televisions above fireplace, I hate. But the second thing I hate overhead lights. I hate overhead lights. So when I am looking at pictures on YouTube for a place to stay, one of the things I've gotten really good at this because I've stayed at a lot of Airbnbs, but one of the things I look for is lamps in the pictures. Like if there's lamp, like I will not stay at a place that doesn't have lamps next to the bed. Won't do it. If there's no lamps next to the bed, I'm not even going to consider the Airbnb. I can be a little lenient about lamps in the living room, but if the place has a lamp next to the bed, which maybe you can see behind me, that I don't know if you can, but there's a lamp next to the bed. But in the picture online, there were 2 lamps in the living room. Bonus. Okay. I get here. One, the first lamp, the prongs that come out of the plug don't exist. There's just screws. There's like 2 little things, like here in Bolivia, there's 2 prongs for the plugs. So there's 2 holes, and then there's a screw in the hole. As though somebody pulled out the prongs and put a screw into it. So you can't plug that lamp in. I'm like, okay, I don't understand that. The second lamp has the wires cut. Luckily, it's not plugged in, but it has the wires cut. I'm like, what is that about? So these are things that, of course, I immediately told her about. As soon as I noticed, like the lamps, they don't work. So that's another situation, was the lamp situation. And I was actually thinking about buying a lamp today. That's how much I hate it. Like, that's how much I hate overhead lights. I was actually thinking about buying a lamp, but I didn't. So there's the lamps. Am I forgetting anything? The bathroom. The shower. Now, it is not uncommon in places like Bolivia that the shower does not have a shower curtain. But generally, when the shower does not have a shower curtain, it is a big shower, so that the water that comes down out of the ceiling kind of collects near the shower and it doesn't go all over the bathroom. This bathroom is relatively small. It's not like a, super small, but it's small. But it has no shower curtain, and it needs one. So when you take a shower, the entire floor is soaked in the entire bathroom, and it's just awful. And you got to wait like an hour and a half for it to dry. And and in case like you probably have never left the United States, like there's a drain in the middle of the bathroom floor, as there is in most places. Okay, so we have won the game because the game got abandoned. But you know what? That is a victory I will take anyway. And Joe says, Addie the Karen. I'm not a Karen. I'm a princess. Okay? I am not a man of luxury, but I am a man of simple needs. There are very simple things that make me happy. And I'm not asking for a lot. I'm not asking for a luxury suite penthouse with a pool and a hot tub. I'm not asking for that. I just want some basic things, and I don't know. So I won the game. That's good. Let's do an analysis of what game there is. We'll take a look at that. Do a review. See how he did. All right, I had 85.3 to his 74.2, so I got a B, a solid B to his C. It was a good game. I had one mistake. Otherwise, I did well. Good, excellent, best move, a great move. So let's take a look. I'm curious as to what the one mistake was. Okay, that's the last book move. That's fine. He came out there. So the computer actually doesn't hate. The computer says that's a fine move. This is a fair move, according to the computer. Okay, that sounds fair. Wait, what's this? Does anybody? No, okay. All right, so let's see. So I bring that knight out. I come out here. That's good. The computer, all of this is fine. The computer did like that. You take back. I'm wondering if this is better. Oh, the computer actually says that's the best. Interesting. Okay, well, I didn't know that. But I, of course, took with the e-pawn, which the computer said is good. All right, so he did that. I brought the bishop out. He brings that bishop out. I block. Although the computer thinks I should have short castled there. So here I should have short castled. Okay, that's fine. So then I come out here. I ask the bishop what it's doing. The computer still says that's an excellent move. Thank you. Wait, let me bring the chat back. All right, so I took. Yeah, the computer says that's a good move. It's not crazy about that move, which makes sense. I'm not crazy about that move either. Okay, that's an inaccuracy, which I agree with. That did seem like a weird move. I had the best response to it. Thank you very much. That's a good move. Okay, I took. He responded. Okay, computer says this is a mistake. Oh, it's already telling me what's best. I was hoping to guess. Yeah, I think the computer is right. I mean, of course the computer is right. But yeah, I probably should have taken it. I was unguarded. Yep, that was my mistake. But then how did we go from here? Everything else, I mean, he had a couple of... This is a great move. Yes, I agree. It was a great move. I don't know why he brought that pawn out. Everything else from here on out looks good, looks good. Now, I am curious as to how much time I took on that. Is there any way to figure that out? How much? Okay. I had 16 minutes. Because I'm thinking I want to play another game, but I don't know that I want to commit to another 30-minute game. Maybe we could do the 15-minute game. Maybe. Well, no, I don't want to do the 15-minute game because then that ruins my score, and I'm really, really trying to get my 855 on my rapid score back up. So it's like I only want to play rapid games that like I am committed to doing. So like maybe if I stream tomorrow night, the first game will be a rapid game. So I think what we'll do now is we'll play a 10-minute game, which is not rapid. That's blitz. No, wait, 10-minute is rapid. We could do 5-minute, but that is... I don't want to do 5-minute. Now, something that's funny. I'm going to turn the camera off. Not the camera. I'm going to turn the screen off for a second if I can find it. Yeah. Give me a second. I am going to sign into my other account if I can remember it. I think it was Drunk Addy in Stereo. I logged into it a couple of days ago. Let me see if I can remember. No. Wait, that's the join button. Where is the sign in? Log in. Okay. Drunk Addy in Stereo. Now, what was funny about it is because I created this account like when I was streaming kind of regularly, and I was doing really well. Like I had surpassed 1,200 and I was working towards 1,300 on my other account that we just saw. But then I was drinking a lot and losing games, and I was drinking. So I created an account specifically for when I was streaming and when I was drinking. And that account, my friends, let me bring the screen back. That account has a rating. Let's look at it. Wait. How do I look at the rating? How do I look? Oh, wait. There, it was there a second ago. Let me look at my profile. Okay. I have a Blitz rating at 1220, which I know is horribly inaccurate. But where is my Rapid rating? Rapid. 998. Okay, so it's not as awesome as I thought it was, but that's still kind of hilarious that my drunk account is much better. Let's play a 10-minute game under my drunk account, because that way if I lose, I'm not going to be terribly upset. And if I lose on time, I won't be upset because I'm going to be talking. You know what? What the hell? Let's just do 15-10. I think I can commit to that. And if I get really bored, I can just quit. All right, so we're going to play in Katie is Gay. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, Katie can be gay if she wants to be. And Katie is Gay is from Canada, where I believe hate speech such as saying Katie is gay is illegal and can land you in jail. So whoever this person is should be careful. What do we do? Do we protect with this or do we protect with this? Let's protect with the knight for now. And then if they take, I'll take back with the knight, I guess. And then they'll come down with the pawn. And then maybe I'll just go back. All right, so I'll take. Now they're going to come down and attack. And then I'll just go right back. But then they come down again. Okay, they didn't do that. Okay, so. You know what? I'm going to take. And then if they take with the queen pawn. Okay, they didn't take with the queen pawn. So from here on out, we'll just go ahead and develop. Why not, right? Why not? You know, I don't know what I'm doing. Now, apparently I can lose 121 points. Now, this is because, like, when you create the game and you've only played so many games and everything's, like, really disproportionate and weird. So I can lose 121 points, but I only gain 68 if I win. I will go over 1,000 if I win, but I don't know how proud I should be of that, for lack of a better word. Let's do this. He's going to come down. Excuse me. I've been talking so much, my throat is really dry. That is a interesting move. Oh man, and I won't have analysis on this. That's chess.com really needs like profiles or something like that, so that I could go here, so that I could do so that I could have my premium account for which I pay, but I could have different sub accounts essentially. All right, so I'll go ahead and copycat. So I mean, because I'm not going to be, I don't. We'll see. We'll check it out after this game. We'll see if we can do an analysis. I'm not sure if I can. All right, I was hoping to have something else. What else is? No. Okay, no, nothing else going on. Right, so yeah, so like I mentioned, I am in Bolivia, even though I talked about it during the first 5 minutes of this muted stream. This weekend, I am planning to go to Las Yungas, which is in the countryside, the mountains, the beautiful mountains of Bolivia. What is the point of that move? All right, I'm going to defend with my bishop. No, I'm not. I'm going to see what the bishop... If he takes, that's going to be the most annoying move in the world. Hopefully he just goes back, which I think is a little silly, but what do I know? I mean, maybe he's got something up his sleeve. I have a feeling he's going to take, though. Yeah, see? And now I'm double pawned. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Double pawns never hurt anybody. It's all right. Yeah, so a bunch of cousins are going to the mountains today. It's the Festival of San Juan. What did he take? Did he take a pawn? Yeah, it was just a pawn he took. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. Where's that? It could go there. I'm thinking I'll just move my queen here. And then that guards this. He's not going to be able to... He's going to have to move... He'll probably move it there. Yeah, he'll probably move the knight from e5 to c4. After that, I can probably be annoying by developing with tempo, by attacking that knight. And then if he moves it again, where could he go? He could go there. He could go there. That's death. There would be okay, but that's dumb. He could go there. Yeah. I have a feeling he's going to go e5 to c4. But as I was saying, well, a bunch of us are going to, a bunch of my cousins are going to the mountains this weekend. It is the La Fiesta de San Juan. I don't know who San Juan is. It's the capital of Puerto Rico. I think that's the name. But I don't know who it was, and I don't know why this Saint Juan has his own fiesta party. I don't know. But I'm going to go there. I'm going to go this weekend. Everybody's leaving on Friday. So I'm going to be without internet for like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which is going to be... It's not quite without internet, but it's just my cell phone. And so there's no Wi-Fi. It's going to be a little stressful. I'm already stressed a little bit. But maybe I won't go. I haven't committed 100% to going. It all depends. It all depends. Okay, that's an interesting move. I mean, it's a good move. I mean, he really, really wants that queen there. I mean, that knight. Okay. I see what you're doing. I'm inclined to leave my bishop here because if he takes my bishop, then I just take his knight. And then I'm attacking like 3 different things with eyes on his rook. So, with that in mind, I'm going to move my bishop here. Oh, no. I don't want to do that because then that blocks this. But if I go there... Okay. I really want to get this bishop out of the way. Let's move this guy up. Oh, no, I can't. Let's just move him up 1. I'm thinking I'm going to move my bishop here. And that will attack his rook. So I'm hoping to go c8 to a6. Attacking the rook. I need to watch out for that pawn. If he takes this bishop, like I said, I will just take his knight. It's a good game. It's an intense game. I am so thirsty. I have 1 Diet Mountain Dew left. 1, which I am saving for the morning. Yes, indeed. Anything else going on? What else? Like, I don't know. I don't know when I'm going home. I'm going to go to Chile, I think, in 2 weeks. I think I mentioned that before. I still haven't bought those tickets. But the thing is like once you get the expensive part is getting to South America. But once you're actually in South America, like a ticket to Chile, like the next day is $100 round trip. It's real $120 round trip. So it's not terribly expensive to buy tickets short term. Now, I probably should plan when I'm returning to the States because those tickets that will incur a price increase. Okay, so he pinned himself, which means I can take this knight, right? Yeah. Yeah. But what is the point of that? Like, why would he do that? He probably, I wonder if he saw that I was going to do this. I'm taking the knight. Because he can't take back. That pawn is pinned. Now, he might move the king out of the way. If he moves the king out of the way... Okay, so it's definitely not pinned now. If I go here... No, 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 that's a bad move. I need to protect my queen. If I take, he takes... Huh. All right, I don't have all the time in the world. I gotta keep my eye on the clock. All right, I think this pawn might be dead anyway. So I think we're gonna do a desperado, where if you're going to lose a piece, you might as well. It's better to take something as opposed to just losing it for nothing. So I think that means I'm going to take this pawn, and then he'll probably take back with this pawn, which is fine. And then I'll move my queen out of the way, maybe here or somewhere like that. So let's just go ahead and do that. I expect he'll take back with the pawn. Yep. And then... Man, I was up. I completely lost my advantage. It stinks. All right, we'll go here. He'll probably push down, now that I think about it. In which case, I'll just slide over with the thought of bringing this bishop here and then hopefully delivering checkmate. But probably not. That is the thought, at least. What was I talking about? I was talking about San Juan. I don't know. I'm just blabbing. I don't know what else I was talking about. Oh, and like when I'm going to go home, and then and buying tickets. That's right. I was talking about buying tickets, plane tickets. Right. So I still haven't bought my tickets to Chile. I need to, but I got a lot I got to do this week. I got a lot of work I need to do, and so that's kind of like first priority. And well, we'll see. We'll see. I am just glad because it is really warm at home and I am not there. Although I will say I missed my couch. Damn, I am getting really good at like predicting these what these people are going to do. Okay, so if I'm so good at it, what's the next move? Now he might see that that I have ideas to bring this bishop here. I don't know what he's going to. No, okay, he didn't. Okay. So, well, let's see. Okay, so he wants to take that. Joe says you would buy a lamp and a pillow, but not a towel. No, I thought about buying a towel, but I have never stayed at an Airbnb that wouldn't give me a towel. Okay, so he moves the queen there. That's fine. You are welcome to take that pawn. Oh. No. He's thinking about a queen. Alright. Maybe if I come down here. He wants a queen trade. I'm inclined to give it to him. This is not the right move. This is not the right move. Now he can take that. I should have gone maybe here. Or actually I probably should have gone here. I probably should have gone bishop to d7. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I am thinking, all right, so he might just do this. That's fine. Okay. Um, I don't want that queen trade. I'm going to be stubborn. He can take this. That's fine. And then I'm going to put the bishop back here. Let's see how he handles this. Okay, that's exactly what I thought he was going to do. I'm going to put the bishop here. I'm really hoping that he just delivers a check. I'll just take with my... Oh, shoot. Yeah, I screwed up. He's going to force that queen trade. Farfik Nugan. Ah. Yeah, he can force the queen trade. All he needs to do is give me a check. He gives me a check. Yeah, I mean, he but then I lose a bishop. I was going to say, yep. He's going to do the queen trade. And then I'm going to lose the bishop. Ah, fart. Okay. Maybe he won't. What is he going to do? Ooh. Has he gotten himself into a situation where he might lose the queen? Because he's probably you're not going to be able to mate me as is, dude. You got to bring another piece to the game. This is going to be really annoying. Just come on. Just do something. You know, come on, Katie's gay. With that racist name. Katie's gay. Who cares? I have a story about a Katie. Well, it's not really a story, but I did meet a Katie once. Oh, see, he protected it. Okay. Here's a good move. Oh. I can't. Wait, did I lose my other rook? Oh, that's right. He did take it. He took my other rook. I don't know. I think I'm kind of Let's just go there. No, I met a Katie once when I was in Newfoundland, in St. John's, the capital of Newfoundland, and I had that. This was like the first trip where that kind of like started like this whole like traveling a lot thing. Ah, he's got me. Ah, fart. I'm just gonna resign. Ah, fart. He got me. Well, I lost a bunch of points. Let's do the game review. I don't even want to do the game review. It's ma'am, Joe says. Joe, that's racist. How did he have 90? He cheated. He's cheating. I lost to a cheater. 90.4% accuracy, my butthole. No. This guy was cheating. Wait a minute. I want to go back to the review. He had 2 mistakes. I had 3 mistakes. I'm not even going to bother reviewing this because I don't want to review. I don't want to give cheaters the time of day. This guy just cheated. But this is why I didn't want to play with my real account, my quote unquote real account. And now my drunk account and my quote unquote real account are on par. But yes, I met a Katie in Newfoundland, and we had a beautiful few days together. She actually took me out and showed me like some spots around St. John's, and we drove out to so there's a couple of cities that have funny names like near St. John's. There's Dildo, it's Dildo, Newfoundland, And then there's another one that's like literally, it might be Katie is gay. I don't know, but there, but there's like another town near Newfoundland or near St. John's that has like some funny name. But I remember Dildo, Newfoundland is one of them. If you don't believe me, look it up. Dildo, Newfoundland. It's real. It's really real. But we had a great time. Katie and I had a great time, and I am friends with her on Facebook, and I believe she is married now. She had a daughter when I met her, but I believe she has another daughter now. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I believe she has like 2 kids now and is happily married. And you know what? Good for her. That's good. She was a beautiful woman and completely deserved that. And Joe retracted a message. I don't know what he said. It just says message retracted. But on that note, I think I am going to call it an evening. That was a wonderful, wonderful time streaming. We won our first game, which is really the only one that matters. So that's all we're concerned about. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate it. And I will, again, you know my policy. I don't like to promise that I'm going to be here. I don't like to promise that because the second I promise is when I don't show up. So maybe I'll be here tomorrow. We'll see. But until then, have a great night, have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.